We have seen many controversies in sports, but few have been as dramatic as the ball-tampering scandal that rocked the cricketing world in 2018. This was the moment when Australian captain Steve Smith and his team were caught red-handed, trying to tamper with the ball during a test match against South Africa in Cape Town. What followed was a huge media storm that saw the captain banned for 1 year and his team stripped of the #1 test ranking. But what really happened in that Cape Town dressing room, and how did the Aussies get caught? Well, that's what we're going to investigate today. Before we get into the juicy details of the scandal, let's take a look at the events leading up to it. The 2018 series between Australia and South Africa was a big one. The Aussies were the top-ranked test team in the world, and the Proteas were looking to make a statement. In the first 2 tests of the series, South Africa won the first test by 6 wickets, and the second test by an innings and 18 runs. Australia were in danger of losing their #1 ranking. If they did turn things around in the third and final test, enter Steve Smith. The Australian captain was under pressure to perform after a poor start to the series. In the third test, Smith and his team came out with a point to prove. The Aussies made 317 in the first innings, thanks to a brilliant century from David Warner. South Africa were bowled out for 224, giving Australia a 93-run first innings lead. Things were looking up for the tourists, and it seemed like they might be able to level the series. However, South Africa fought back in the second innings and reached 266 for 4, just 6 runs behind Australia's first innings total. With the match hanging in the balance, Australia needed something special to turn things around, and they got it in the form of a scandal. Cameron Bancroft, the young opening batsman, was caught on camera tampering with the ball. The footage showed him changing the condition of the ball with a piece of tape hidden down his trousers. When the dust settled, 3 Australian players were banned. Steve Smith and David Warner were banned for 12 months and Cameron Bancroft for 9 months. All 3 players were fined 100% of their match fees and were ordered to pay a combined total of $75,000 in fines. The Australian public were shocked and angry. Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull described the ball tampering as, quote, "a sorry episode." Cricket Australia launched an investigation to find out how and why the ball tampering had taken place. The investigation found that Smith and Warner had planned the ball tampering in advance, while Bancroft was unaware of what he was getting himself involved in. So why did they do it? According to the report, Smith and Warner wanted to rough up the ball so that it would reverse swing more. Reverse swing is a tactic used in cricket where the ball swings in the opposite direction to normal. It can be an effective way to take wickets, but it's also very difficult to control. By roughing up the ball, Smith and Warner hoped to make it reverse swing more and take early wickets. However, their plan backfired when Bancroft was caught on camera. The scandal had a major impact on Australian cricket. The team was stripped of its #1 test ranking, and the future of the game in Australia was thrown into doubt. The good news is that Australian cricket has since bounced back. The team has won the Ashes twice and is ranked #1 in the world again. But the ball-tampering scandal will never be forgotten. It was a dark day for Australian sport and a reminder that even the best teams are only human. What are your thoughts on the ball-tampering scandal? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time.